At Home with Lucas here. So today we're going to be talking about the Samsung S25 Ultra. Yes, people, I'm finally upgrading from my S23 Ultra, and I am super excited to be putting this bad boy to the At Home with Lucas test. We're going to figure out, is this an amazing camera? We're going to figure out, is this an amazing phone? Does it have a better battery life? Does it have more speed? Is it something that's going to feel really comfortable in the hand? Am I going to be able to record video with crisp, clear image and crisp, clear audio? I want to record my voice without having to use a microphone. We're going to figure out all of that and more in these videos to come. So this is just going to be the first impressions on said bad boy, and then I'm gonna have a full review coming out shortly. So in this video, we're doing a hands-on with the box, quick unboxing and first impressions on said S25 Ultra. After that, I'm gonna be figuring out how does it feel in the hand, how does it function really quickly while I use it, and then I'm gonna give you my full first impressions to help you guys out. And then of course, full review is coming very shortly. I should also mention that all of this was actually filmed on the S25 Ultra, so the microphones that are running right now are picking up my voice, and of course the image quality is coming straight from the front-facing camera right here on that bad boy. So this will give you a quick understanding of image quality and microphone quality. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy right quick. So this, of course, is the Galaxy S25 Ultra. There is a really cool sort of light up sketch of what's to come. Dun, 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 dun. All right, that is looking really cool right there, people. First thing I'm noticing right off the bat is just how matte finish this is. That is really nice, and as you can see, no fingerprints. Get it out of here. Woo! Okay, wow. All right, so first impressions, this feels really nice in the hands. I like the solid side rails right here, feels very premium. The camera bumps are definitely beefy on this one for sure. As you can see, those really stick up, but they also feel like they're armored a little bit, like there's some protection around the glass on there. So if you set this down, it's not gonna hit just glass. So that's really nice, I like that. Let's check the buttons. Very clicky buttons, volume down, volume up. Really premium feeling in the hand. I like the fact that this is solid metal on the side. There's no guessing if it's metal or not. And it really feels like something that just sits in the hand really nicely. I like that a lot. Ooh, we got two microphones at the top, I'm pretty sure. Take a look at the bottom. We have just one microphone. And there's the speaker grill right there. It's more of a cutout. That's kind of nice. The USB port is really tucked in there. That's cool. Let's take a look at the S Pen. This is the questioned S Pen. Everyone is wondering if this is Bluetooth or not. I don't really care because I don't use it. I used to use it all the time, and then my app that I was using it with got terminated, and now I don't use it anymore. So I bought this phone for the S Pen originally a couple years ago. Okay, so there's their weird nothing port right here, same as my S23 Ultra. Really premium in the hand. I love it so much. Like, I am absolutely blown away by the hand feel. Let's go ahead and take the protective cover off. Woo-wee! Okay, first thing I can see, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, I literally can see the fingerprint sensor right there. Let's check the edges. Okay, very smooth. Of course, this doesn't fall off the edge, so it's not a an infinity display. I don't know what they called the last one that rolled off the edge right here. So that's going to be a little bit of a departure. The thing I didn't like about that on my other phone was the fact that when you went to touch the edge over here, sometimes it wouldn't let you touch. So that was a little bit annoying. So hopefully that doesn't happen on this one. All right, let's go ahead and give it the power up. Is it not going to power up? Oh, there it goes. Wow, that was a long time, Samsung. That was a long time. All right, Very, very cool. So as it's powering up, let's continue to look around the back. I don't like the fact that they put that sticker on there. Let's see how easy we can... Oh, that's very easy. Oh, good job, Samsung. All right. So yeah, that is a matte finish. It's probably going to show scuff marks a little bit easier because of the way it feels. But it definitely feels super solid in the hand. All right, there is the display right there. Let me get it set up and we'll take a look at it in a second. I got this thing fully set up the way that I like. Let's go and run through the first impressions really quick. It took me a little while to get this back to the standard that I'm used to. I had to go through a bunch of different settings, but let's just talk about the first impressions real quick, and then we're gonna go into the full review. The first thing I don't like, and I'm gonna have to get used to, is the fact that the notifications are on the left swipe down and the settings are on the right swipe down. So to me, that is really annoying because I'm ambidextrous, so I will swipe from left with my left hand, or I'll swipe from right. And it's just one of those things that I feel I'm annoyed with right now. I'll probably get used to it. But yeah, definitely something that's quite annoying. The first thing I always do though is I go into my settings, I go all the way down and I enable developer options, and you can do that through the software. You just go down until you see software information, and then you're going to click on build number. You're going to tap it until you see it go 3, 2, 1, and then you're good to go. And then I go down and I turn on, or I actually adjust the animation right here. So I change my animation scale. So instead of it being 1x, I drop it down to 5x on all three of these right here, and that really speeds up your phone. Little pro tip right there. I of course load Nova Launcher. Go ahead and install the Nova Google Now. I can show you guys how to do that in another video if that's something you want. But this is how I have my phone fully laid out. The first thing I noticed right off the bat is that this is much more comfortable down here for your pinky to rest. So if you're like me and you drop your pinky out like that, which I think most people do, you're gonna find right away that this being flat right here is very, very comfortable for the pinky, and that's just a little thing, but it's really awesome. The other thing is that because these are squared off, it really feels safe in the hand. You don't feel like you're gonna drop it, and it feels like they did a really good job of balancing the weight on this bad boy, so that is really cool. The display is a little bit interesting. It's very vibrant, but it's also a little bit on the flat side, if that makes any sense. So my other phone was a little bit more punchy when it came to the colors. On this bad boy, it's just a little bit more conservative, I would say. So they're trying to, even though it's on Vivid and it's on the max resolution and all that fun stuff, it's just a little bit off. And if I go into my settings, I can show you exactly what I did. So I have it on adaptive right here. So that's going to give you the best of the best, and then I have it on Vivid. I typically stick with Vivid. I don't like neutral. I feel like it's just a little bit under punchy, and then sometimes I'll throw it up to one more on the warm, which actually that's probably what the problem was. There we go. Okay, so first impressions, I'm really blown away. Let's go ahead and check the camera. I've never done this so far. We're gonna check out the camera. Wow. Okay, it looks a little bit blurry. I don't know why. Maybe it's smeared. Yep. Oh yeah, it's fully smeared back there. All right, let's give it a good wipe off. That was bizarre. Fully smeared. All right, so let's go ahead and take a closer look. So you have a bunch of different numbers going on down here. That is quite insane. Wow. Okay, let's get to zooming. All right. Okay. That's my floor right there. Wow, that is bizarre. It looks like you're on Mars right there. And then there's your wide angle. Flip it into landscape mode right there. Really cool. I like that a lot. We'll go to video. Okay, so I really like the fact they're giving you all of the number controls right here for your zoom. Typically, they like to hide it when you switch around, so that's really cool. I like that a lot. Typically, if you go from photo to video, this changes, but they are giving you all the controls. I like how you have the level and you have the vertical level. So it'll tell you if you're tilting your phone down, which is really cool. So it's telling you if you tilt down or your gyroscope is this way. Wow, that's really cool. I like that a lot. And you have some more controls right here. All right, I usually stick with UHD. That's the safest, and I love 60. I don't know if I'm crazy or not. Let me know in the comments if I'm crazy. And then I usually want my Pro mode, so I'll go in here and I'll bring Pro mode in, because that's how I shoot most videos. All right, let's check out Pro mode. Whoa, they dropped a bunch of stuff down to the bottom down here. Very interesting. Okay. Wow. Okay, all of these controls used to be up here. And I could do it one-handed. Now I don't like that. You have to tap with two hands. So they're kind of saying, oh, maybe you're going to be... Oh, let's drop down the exposure. There we go. That is funny. Okay, so I don't like that. You have to use two hands to get over to here when you used to be able to just use one. So that's going to be annoying. That's going to be a learning curve. Also, you have to change it. Okay, there we go. I won't be using 8K because I can't edit that. So take note of that. If you use 8K, some editors won't let you do that. Let's go to portrait with this. Okay, so portrait's better, but I never shoot pro video this way. Well, sometimes for TikTok. That is so funny. Okay. All right, so the video and camera app are definitely changed a little bit, so that's cool. Yeah, so the snappiness of this thing is legit. Like, you can really go through a lot. Of course, this is Nova launcher, so it's going to look a little bit different than stock Android. But first impressions, I am definitely blown away. I love the build quality. I love the snappiness. The camera is looking like it's going to be absolutely amazing. Of course, we won't know until we get the full review out there. But yeah, first impressions, I'm blown away. They definitely upgraded this tremendously from the S23 Ultra, and I am super hyped. If you're like me and you're on an S23 Ultra, so far, I'm going to say just go ahead and buy this bad boy right now. Absolutely amazing. So first impressions, 2 thumbs up right now. Definitely get subscribed for the full review to come out very shortly. Another thing I should mention is that it is way snappier when editing videos. Like, literally, I immediately noticed that this is much better at editing videos than my S23 Ultra. So far, first impressions, the processor inside of here is really kicking butt and allowing for some really good video editing. So if you're someone like me who edits videos, so far, so amazing. Alright, there you go. That's the quick first impressions. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if you want to stick around and check out the full review coming up shortly, definitely subscribe to this channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.